back to the final station. I am so happy to be back. I mean, I've been consistently playing, but I'm so happy to be back recording. Now, I do want to say this is like probably my 27th time trying to do this intro, struggling with it, so that sucks. But welcome. In the time between episodes, Daniel has been playing. I don't know if he exactly was playing on the last one, but you know, he's playing now. His base is looking pretty good. It's gonna be really tall and really colorful, and I'm really excited to see it. Lucas, he's over here. You can see his house ever so slightly. I won't be going over this area just because it's not done. It's actually quite under construction, but yeah, no. Oh my god, Ugh. Excuse me. Anyway, in today's video, I will be tackling an issue that I've gotten a few complaints about in-game, right? Now, nothing was complained about with the forest. Forest was pretty good. It is a bit dry, but that was intentional. Because this is, like one kind of two-type tree forest. It's not like a mosaic forest. But today I really want to make my nether portal because I've been getting told, hey, you need to make a nether portal. You need to make a nether portal. So we're making a nether portal. Now it's gonna be over here because I can't think of anywhere over here that like I would want it. Besides maybe in the rocks. I mean, in the rocks down here wouldn't be the worst just because down here is such a nice like sight line. But no, it is gonna be over there. I'm gonna have a bridge connecting it. The rocks are gonna be over there as well, and it is going to be an expansion to the birch forest, as you saw in the thumbnail, and as you can guess from either looking at the thumbnail or the title, it's gonna be a wildfire. But after the fact, it's gonna be a wildfire that is slowly getting reclaimed by nature, because I find that really fascinating, so much that I've been like looking up how wildfires affect a forest, and not just to burn them down, but turns out they bring a lot of life to a forest, because if trees like this like are blocking, you know, all the sunlight. I mean, these are pretty not blocky trees. I mean, no, they're blocky because they're cubes, but I mean, they don't block the sun. But say they did, right? Nothing could grow. That's why there's no flowers and whatnot, because all the sunlight's being taken up, like here, right? What's gonna grow in direct sunlight if there's no direct sunlight? But here, there's direct sunlight, so I did plant flowers last video. But when a forest burns down, if you think about it, like it's, you know, just the trunk if the tree stays up, and most of the time all the leaves are gone. That allows sunlight to like what's it called? The sunlight to reach the bottom of the floor, and flowers that were not able to bloom before to finally be able to bloom or grow or whatever. In my research, I found that there are certain trees who rely on fire to reproduce, because they have like two kinds of pine cones. I forget exactly what tree type it is, but one pine cone falls normally and the other one bursts open like a grenade when it's experiencing like a lot of heat. And I just find that really cool. There's a forest fire behind my neighborhood way back when, like I was probably in 3rd, 4th grade, right? This was a while ago. But I've walked in those trails, and it's so cool seeing the charred trees with the colors of the wildflowers on the ground, and like the greenery mixed with the, you know, black trees. And I think I did pretty well at replicating that in the build. Obviously the build's already designed and whatnot. I just haven't gotten around to clearing the area or anything. I can actually toggle all rendering, and then load schematic placements. Nope, loaded schematics. Reload. Yeah, there we go. You can like kind of see the charred trees and whatnot. I'll talk more about my design like and why I did certain things once it's built. But I gotta clear the area, and I originally planned on clearing the area by what's it called? What am I trying to say? I originally was gonna clear the area and then say the fun facts of like, oh, the pine cones and it rejuvenates, it like instantly composts things and just brings new habitats. But I don't feel like doing that, and I kind of already said everything I wanted to say, so that's your lesson for today. Maybe I'll talk more about it. I'll probably talk more about it while walking around and pointing out certain specific things, like a certain tree that's completely dead, completely charred, and is usually home to a bunch of new animals. But we kind of have to get the build built. And I'm not going to bore everyone by doing a time lapse of me clearing the land. I'm just going to do a time lapse of me building. So I got a little bit of land to clear before I can do that. So I'll see you guys. Well, you guys are going to go into a time lapse. But I'll see you guys after the build. This is going to take a while. It is complete. This took about like 5 hours of straight building. Like, it was 5 hours of flashback footage. That's why it went by so fast. But it looks so good. You guys, I am so happy with this. Ignore the music ads. But it is, oh my god. Like, I already liked it from my world, but seeing it in game, I don't know why. It makes it feel so much better just being, I guess, around terrain. Now, the elephant in the room, before we're even over there, this bridge, not good. Not good. But that's just because I've not designed this yet. And again, 5 hours of building. I don't want to build anymore. But I'm going to be building more today because, while we have this beautiful, stunning, really messy burned down forest, it's actually not supposed to be pretty. I mean, there are the pretty, greenery spots coming back that I'm pretty sure I mentioned. I know I mentioned something about the fun facts, but it is currently 2:38 a.m. and I cannot think of any facts. So, yeah. Other than, of course, a forest fire just being a great reset for a forest, but I think that was already mentioned. But typically, if this were to happen, things would slowly grow back. Now, there is something cool that was unintentional, and it's actually to do with these flowers. These flowers were supposed to look like it's, covered in ash, and like this river was supposed to look like hardened clay, because my friend Dan was like, oh yeah, the clay would probably harden from all the heat, so I figured this would look the best. But the thing with the flowers is, when it's nighttime, they open up because they're eye blossoms, which is really cool because it gives like an ember-like effect that I wasn't intending for, but I do kind of like it. I think the mycelium's little particle effects also help the ashy floor look. The water doesn't look that good, but I prefer the water texture over the color because I was suggested by Lucas to use stained glass. It didn't have a moving texture, and that's kind of like the biggest thing with this, at least, because it's, flowing stream. But the building I need to do, and what I was saying before about having a pretty area, is it's actually in the nether. I'm not connected up to the nether highway, and I would quite like to do that. So I'm not gonna bore you guys, but in a minute I'm gonna go do that, which probably means I'm gonna go to bed and then do it tomorrow, in all reality, but that's fine. It's gonna happen in the next clip for you guys. Oh, I also made sure to add fallen down trees because that's just gonna happen. Some dry grass. There's only like 8 tall and 8 short dry grass in this entire build. There was not a lot. There were supposed to be dead bushes, but I really didn't want to go get them, and I didn't feel like this forest needed them. Branches down. There's just a lot of like stuff that you'd expect to see. This is just a like style choice. The nether brick near the top, instead of like completely charred, I think looks good. It's just like associating red with burning. The gates though, I wish were black. I don't think there is better gates now. Mangrove would be too red. And it's fine. It doesn't look that bad, but definitely looks odd. And then up here, it's just more of the forest, like over there. Actually, except this one has bushes, so this one you're not supposed to see very often, so it is a lot greener. But it's just to ease the transition between custom trees, and then vanilla trees. But I felt like these trees into these trees look better than the burn trees into those trees. But it's turning nighttime, so let me... Okay, look at this. I asked the 2 people online not to sleep because I needed where I wanted to show you guys the ember and I think it looks really cool. They're not all bloomed yet, but that's fine. You guys will get the idea. And then the fireflies come out, which I really like, just because like if there's a dead tree after a fire, bugs are kind of gonna go on all of this and like use these trees as homes. Plus I just like the atmosphere it brings. Oh, that's cool. Well, souls come up because I have soul speed. But yeah, it looks like embers, and I love that. Like, again, it wasn't intentional, but just the feeling of the slight glow, it's just super cool. I don't know how many times I could say the embers look cool without it getting old. But anyway, I'm gonna go build the inside the portal now, which is a lie. I'm gonna go to bed and then tomorrow wake up, build that, and then record the clip after I'm done. But you're not gonna see all that. So for you guys, I'll be back. It's the next day. I did in fact go to sleep, but I just got finished building the inside of the portal. I wonder, can I just pearl through? I can't. Look at that. So it's very simple, and it's not supposed to be like super special. I didn't want it to look like, you know, the entire nether highways. And if you're wondering why we're not on the roof, Bedrock players can't go on the roof. Their game just doesn't let it. So they can go up there, but they just can't see anything built. So we're down here. But it's simple. I feel like it represents my area a little bit more. I did the stained glass instead of keeping it open because it looks like my 3D glasses. But big portal at the end, and specifically the soil on the side, and then I replaced this part so I can have quick access over to Lucas's portal, just because, like, you know, it's faster with soul speed. I only have soul speed 2, I think. Yeah, once I get 3 I'll be even faster. But yeah, no, pretty nice. I'm happy to finally be like connected to the nether highway. Hi, Mr. Skeleton. Finally, you know, stop using Dan's portal. And there is some soil underneath these slabs, so. But yeah, no, that's it for the build today. Next video, I kind of want to make a pond or a shop. It's gonna be either a pond or a shop because the shopping district auctions and plots went up, so we bought some, which actually let's go over there real quick. Going to free cam, we have a big area to work with. There's a really well-made government building going here for the mayor and whatnot. That is built by Tigro and Plant. I think Plant helped, and I just know Plant's mayor. But yeah, it's really big, so it's gonna be a while until it's you know, built here. But this is where the shopping district is, so we bought out quite a few plots. This one is going to be for me and Dan. We're going to be selling moss, pale moss, and everything that comes with the pale garden. This one is going to be the mob farm shop with me and Lucas. And then this is just going to be my shop for deep slate. I'm not going to sell tough because Tigro wants to sell tough, but deep slate, basalt, I'm going to try to do cobblestone, andesite, diorite, granite, all of that. But that's where this is going to be. So maybe next episode, I don't know. I'm gonna maybe go to start designing it at some point today. Oh, and Hesman's gonna be building here. I don't know what he's selling, but oh wait, he has a wide plot. We have longer ones, or no, he has a bigger plot, but we have ones that go back more. These are gonna be in the same style or somewhat style of the Jingle Jam events. If you guys have seen those videos made by me, Lucas, and Dan. So yeah, either next episode is going to be a nice pond or one of these builds, because I kind of need a break from the forests. They take a lot of time, and I just don't want to design another one. But that is going to wrap it up for today's video. Now, I don't feel like I should do the outro here. Let me do the outro at my base. Okay, I just felt like it's better to do the outro on the place we just built. Now, it was night, and that would have been cool for it to stay night, but alas, it's not. But yeah, I will catch you guys in the next video. I've been having a lot of fun, so I do plan on continuing to post. And I do think today was a successful build day and whatnot. yeah, no, nothing more to say. Just thanks for watching. Leave a like if you liked. Leave a sub, and if you did make it to the very end of the video, leave a comment. Now, it doesn't matter what comment it is, but I would like to start doing like comment of the day or just reading like questions off in videos, because I love comments. Comments are the coolest thing ever to me. Like, there's nothing more I like than a comment on a video just saying something. So drop a comment. It means more than leaving a like to me personally. But yeah, no, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye bye.